Hello.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Saliba demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Caceres. Kukçu's cross. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's White. Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona finding their passes. Jordan Henderson. Kukçu. Maldini makes the interception. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Caceres. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Hernes. Oh, well measured. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Oh, good, great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Tries to pass it through. Kukçu. And this is Forlan. Rijkaard. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kukçu. And Adams. Caceres. And it's Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Saliba tries to clear. Shot, surely! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Mbappe. Hernes. He's got away. Oh, cracking ball. Goes for a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes forward, and that's another good win of the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that's a fine interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Forlan. Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's well positioned, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And Dijk attempts a clearance. It'll be a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Henderson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has been knocked clear.
Two added minutes have
Nice
been
control.
indicated.
Nice physical challenge. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
A quick reminder
The
today
end of the
that
game.
smoking is only
Reflections.
allowed in
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
And this is Forlan. And this is... And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That could spell trouble. Oh, he's onto this. Great ball, and he's in. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Forlan. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Bellingham. Out to the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Kachu! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kukçu is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. That's Park Ji-sung. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kukçu's bullish header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Forlan seems absolutely shocked and annoyed. Did all the hard work and failed to make it count.
And he's being shifted off it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to clear it.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
that is a good... And he shoots! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here.
Real chance! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
It's full on! Lorenzo Insigne is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Henderson cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he can clear it away. Park Ji-sung. Passes short and sharp. Carvajal has it out wide, and he gets big! Harmlessly behind. Nicely weighted ball. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. That is Snooter! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal plays it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Guti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been repelled. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Dumfries proves just a little bit too strong. That's a throw. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jordan Henderson. Adams. Caceres. And he's forced to go back. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's away. And Batistuta! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! What? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Located by the gates. I'm sure
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Batistuta. Caceres attempts a clearance. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
21.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Batistuta. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. Pinches it off him. And it's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Schneider. Chance for a shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Davids herring after the ball here. Forlan crosses. Robertson is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's picked out the run.
Oh, super ball!
Trife! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's got away. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Robertson. Schneider. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cruyff is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And this is Batistuta. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick reminder.
So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta might just make this. No, no way through. And here's Thuram. And it's been taken short. And that has been clubbed away. And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. No luck with that dink over the top.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Batistuta. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Batistuta. Park Ji-sung. Caceres. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Carvajal. And this is Forlan. Park Ji-sung! It's bounced back off the post. Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Charles.
So time for change.
Number 7,
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And the finish! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Pete...
Has another go! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Van Balten getting this one clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's clever. And this is Batistuta. That's a sharp pass. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
With the owner of a
Your
blue
reflections
car
then, Jim?
parked outside
Well, the surprise
stadium
for me
gate,
was seeing a
kindly
team look
remove
so
it as he was
feeble in
about
what
to
is
be-
usually...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread out to the left. And it's Rice. Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Back towards the middle. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Fantastic from Son Heung-min. He's got himself an absolute peach. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
After 22
Peter, you
minutes
have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Kukçu. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get rid. Park Ji-sung stood his ground strongly. Chouameni. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's not an especially good pass, that. No, again, there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! And that would have won it. Carvajal. That'll be a throw. Nice bit of trickery. Rijkaard. Now the ball in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Messi. The final 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the shot!
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kutchu. Oh, he's seen that early. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Kukcu. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. And no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Cleared without complication. And here's Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? Elects to cross. Cleared away. Rodri. That's a little off target. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. There's a chance! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pressing high and with purpose. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Forlan touches it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Olise looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look at...
Tries a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
49 minutes is number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's out for a goal kick. And this is Messi. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Adams lays it forward. Threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's picked his right card! Rodri. And the counter is on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. Ball driven towards the far post.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Raul, spread it left. Probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Jordan Henderson. Kirkchu. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Now, can they get him away? Cross into the box. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Messi is in a really good position out wide. He's on it, can he get away? Olise, there's the shot! Batistuta.
2 added minutes has been
A lot of
indicated.
space here, a real opportunity.
Thinks one through. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Batistuta. Kirkchu. That's the end. Barcelona were a team not short on effort.